Hello friends, welcome to my channel Eccentric Learning. Many videos on various quantitative aptitude topics has already been uploaded. I hope you guys are going through that. If not, some of the videos link has been given in the description box. Please go through it. Also, if you like my videos, then do subscribe my channel and also share with your friends. In today's video, we are going to learn about the concept of partnerships, and we will also see some questions based on this topic. So let us start with today's video. Suppose A and B are two friends and they have decided to start a business. Says A has rupees 1 lakh with him and B has rupees 2 lakh with him. So they have started a business in which A has invested rupees 1 lakh and B has invested rupees 2 lakh. Now say after a year, they have managed to run the business and they have earned a profit of rupees, say 30,000 rupees. Now, this 30,000 won't be divided equally between A and B. Why? Because A has invested 1 lakh rupees and B has invested the double the amount of A. So that's why this 30,000 won't be divided equally between A and B. So there has to be some ratio in which this profit would be divided. Now, both A and B have invested for the same time, that is 1 year. So this ratio would be divided in the ratio of their investments, which is 1 lakh and 2 lakh. So that is 1:2 ratio. So that means in this 30K share profit, A's profit would be simply 1 by total, that is 1 plus 2, that is 3. So 1/3 of the total profit, that is 30K, which would be 10K. And the share of profit of B would be 2 part out of the total 3 part times of 30K. So this would be 20K. So whenever the time period is same, but the amount invested is different, in that case, it would be simply divided in the ratio of their capital invested. Okay, so now let us see another case where A and B has invested the same amount, but they have invested for different time periods. Say A has started a business with rupees 2 lakh and after 6 months, B came into the business and B has also invested rupees 2 lakh. So at the end of the year, they have earned a profit of say 30,000 again. So in what ratio will this profit be divided between A and B? Now in this case, the capital invested by A and B are same, but the time period for which A and B has invested the capital is different. So A has invested for the whole year, that is A has invested for 12 months and B has invested after 6 months. So that means B has invested the capital for 6 months. So in such kind of cases where the capital is same, but the time period is different, in that case, the profit would be simply divided in the ratio of the time periods for which their respective investments have been into the business. So in this case, the ratio would be 12:6. So that is 2:1. So A's share of profit would be simply 2 out of the total part, that is 3 times of 30K, which would be 20K, and B's share of profit would be simply 1 out of 3 part times of 30K. So that would be 10K. So in such cases where the capital investment is same, but the time period is different, so the ratio would be simply divided in the ratio of their time periods. Okay, so now let us see this case where the capital invested is different and the time period for which the capital is invested is also different. So in such cases, the profit would be simply divided in the ratio of product of investment into time period calculated for each partner. So let us see one example related to this. Suppose A and B, these are two partners. A has invested say 2 lakh rupees, say for 12 months into the business, and B has invested say 5 lakh rupees and invested for say 6 months. And after the completion of the year, they have earned a profit of say 50,000 rupees. So in what ratio will this 50K be divided between A and B? So in this case, the amount invested is different. The time period for which the investment is done, that is also different. So in such case, the ratio of the profit would be simply 2 times of 12 months. For B, this would be 5 times of 6. So that would be the ratio. So if we just cancel the common factor, so this would be 3. So, and this would be 4. So the ratio would be 4:5. So that means 4:5 is the ratio in which the profit 50K would be divided between A and B. So A's profit in this case would be simply 4 out of total part, that is 9 times of 50K, and B's profit would be simply 5 out of total part, that is 9 times of 50K. So when different amounts are invested for different time periods, profit would be simply divided in the ratio of investment into time period for each partner. Okay, so now let us start doing some questions based on the concepts that we have learned. Okay, so let us start with this question. A and B invest rupees 25,000 and 30,000 respectively in a business, and at the end of the year, they make a profit of rupees 22,000. So find their individual shares in the profit. So in this case, both A and B are investing for the same time period. So this profit would be divided in the ratio of their investment. So the ratio of their investment would be 25K and 30K. So this would be simply 5:6. So we can say that A's profit would be simply 5 out of total part, which is 11 times of the total profit, which is 22K. So this would be 2K. So 5 into 2K, that is 10K. In a similar way, B's profit would be simply 6 by 11 times of 22K. So this would be 12K. So this was a very basic question where simply we need to calculate the share of profit of A and B, where A and B are investing different amount for the same time period. Okay, so now let us see this question. A starts a taxi service by investing rupees 25 lakh. After 3 months, B joins the business by investing rupees 40 lakh. Then 4 months after B joined, C joins them by investing rupees 50 lakh. So 1 year after A started the business, they make rupees 2,73,000 in profit. Then we need to find what is C's share of profit. So in this question, we can see that A, B, and C has invested different amount, and they have also invested these amounts for different time period. So in such cases, we can say that the ratio of profit will be simply the product of the investment and time period for A, B, and C. So let us try to calculate the ratio in which this profit of 2,73,000 will be divided between A, B, and C. So for A, B, and C, for A, we can say that the amount invested is 25 lakh. For B, the amount invested is 40 lakh. And for C, the amount invested is 50 lakh. Now, the time period for which A has invested the business is for the complete year. So we need to multiply the complete year, that is the 12 months. So I'm multiplying 12 here. Again, B joins after 3 months, and B was there into the business for the complete 9 months. So B has invested into the business for 9 months. So we need to multiply 9 here. And C joined after 4 months, B joined. So we can say that C had joined after 7 months. So that means C was there in the business for 12 minus 7, that is for 5 months. So we need to multiply 5 here. So now if you simplify this, so this ratio comes to be 30:36:25. So C's share of profit would be simply 25 part upon the total part, which would be 30 plus 36 plus 25 of the total profit, which is 2,73,000. So if you calculate this, this would be 25 upon 91 times of 2,73,000. So if you simplify this, this would be 3,000. So this would be 75,000. So the share of profit of C is simply rupees 75,000. So this case simply we have seen where the amount invested are different and also the time periods are different. Okay, so now let us see this question. Ankit started a business with rupees 20,000, and after 5 months, Rohan joined him with rupees 45,000. Ankit received rupees 45,250, including 10% of the profit as commission for managing the business at the end of the year. So what amount did Rohan receive? So in this case, Ankit has received some share of the profit, and he has also received this additional 10% as he has managed the business. So we need to find what amount did Rohan receive. So let us first try to calculate the ratio of the share of profit of Ankit and Rohan. So Ankit and Rohan, Ankit invested 20,000 for the complete year, that is 12 months, and Rohan invested 45,000 after 5 months. So that means Rohan has invested for 7 months. So this is 20,000 into 12 is to 45,000 into 7. So now if you calculate this ratio, so this will come as 16 is to 21. So that means the profit would be divided in the ratio of 16 is to 21 between Ankit and Rohan. Now it has been given that 10% of the profit is been given to Ankit for managing the business. So let us assume that the total profit is P. So 10% of P would be simply 10 by 100 of P, which would be 0.1 P. So this 0.1 P would be given to Ankit for managing the business. Now the total profit was P, and this 0.1 P would be given to Ankit only. So P minus 0.1 P, so that is 0.9 P. So this 0.9 P would be divided between Ankit and Rohan in the ratio of 16 is to 21. So now they have given that Ankit has received rupees 45,250 rupees. Now I know that this will include 10% of the commission for managing the business plus his share of profit. So I know that the commission is 0.1 P and the share of profit of Ankit would be 16 out of total, that is 16 plus 21, and this part would be of the profit that would be divided between Ankit and Rohan, and that is 0.9 P, and the summation of this profit is given to be 45,250. So now if we simply calculate this out, so the total profit P would be coming as 92,500. So now if we calculate Rohan's share, so this would be total profit, which is 92,500 minus Ankit's profit, which is 45,250. So if you simply calculate this out, this would be 47,250 rupees. So this is one way of finding Rohan's share. We can also find Rohan's share simply by using the ratio of the share of profit. So this would be simply 21 upon 16 plus 21 of the profit that has to be divided, which is 0.9 times of the profit, which is 92,500. So again, if you calculate this out, you can check, and this will come to be 47,250. So in such kind of questions where additional 10% or additional X% is to be given to one of the partners for managing the business, so we need to subtract that percentage, or we can subtract that amount, and then the rest of the amount would be divided between the partners in the ratio of their profit. Okay, so now let us see this question. A started a business with rupees 25,000. After 3 months, B joins with an investment of rupees 30,000, and A withdraws 5,000 out of his capital. 3 months later, B brought in rupees 10,000 more. If at the end of the year, the total profit comes to be 39,000, so what is the share of profit of B? A is starting the business with some capital, and after some months, B is joining, and at that time, A is withdrawing, and then again after 3 months, B is adding some additional amount. In such kind of cases, we need to simply calculate the total product of investment and time period for all the partners. So let us see for A. So A has started with 25,000, and this 25,000 was for 3 months. So we can say that this 25,000 times of 3 plus A has withdrawn 5,000. So that means post 3 months, A has withdrawn 5,000 rupees. So in the business, A's amount left is only 20,000. So this 20,000 was for the rest of the year. That means this 20,000 was for the remaining 9 months. So if you calculate this total amount, this would be 75,000 plus 1,80,000. So if you calculate this, this would be 2,55,000. In a similar way, if we calculate for B, we can say that this 30,000 was for the next 3 months. So we were multiplying this 30,000 by 3. 3 months later, B brought another 10,000 rupees. So now the capital invested into the business for B is 40,000 and it was invested for the rest of the year. So that means it was invested for the remaining 6 months. So this would be simply 40,000 times of 6. So now if you calculate this, this would be 90,000 plus 40,000 times of 6. So that is 2,40,000. So if you calculate this, this would be 3,30,000. So now we can find the ratio in which they will share the profits. So this would be simply 2,55,000 is to 3,33,000. So now if you calculate this ratio comes to be 17:22. So that means in this ratio, the total profit would be divided between A and B. So now we need to find the share of profit of B. So B's share of profit simply we can find by 22 out of total, which is 17 plus 22 times the total profit, which is 39,000. So if you calculate this, this would be 22 upon 39 times of 39,000. So this would be 1,000. So 22 times of 1,000 would be 22,000. So we can see that there can be a lot of variation in partnership questions, but in all such kind of questions, we need to simply find the ratio of the share of profit between the partners, and we will be able to answer the questions that has been asked. So in today's video, we have seen the concepts of partnerships and we have also seen some questions based on it. But I would request you to practice more and more questions on this topic, because the more you practice, the more you learn. So I hope you have learned something in today's video, but if you have any confusion, you can watch the video again, and still if you have any doubts, you can put it in the comment box. I'll try to answer each one of your queries. So if you like the content of my videos, then do subscribe my channel and also share with your friends. I'll see you all in my next video. Till then, keep learning, keep sharing, and keep growing. Thank you.